Love is the binding force of the universe. Love is what holds every single atom and anything else together. But when we're talking about our one love, we're talking about what is it that inspires us? What is it that moves us? You can keep repeating what everybody else is doing, which is usually unconscious behavior, or you can get clear on what it is that you want to do, what you want to create, what you want to make of yourself, for each other, meaning your friends, your family, and for everybody in the world. And that's the key thing. That's really part of taking responsibility for ourselves. And that has a lot to do with growing up and realizing that if you don't take the reins of your own life, somebody else will, and you probably won't like it. Now we're talking about the word intention, and this is where the word intention becomes critical to understand at a deeper level, because if source is undifferentiated potential or unconditional love, it does not produce a flow in energy or information until we polarize it. So the word intention means to put source or unconditional love in tension. If your dog is sitting there and you want it to follow you, you put its leash into tension, which informs it of the direction you'd like to go. Said another way, if we look at the Tai Chi symbol, which is the marriage of the male and female forces of creation, prior to the emergence of complementary opposites, or prior to the emergence of the two fish in the circle, there's just an empty circle. Once we're clear with our dream, goal, or objective, we put source into tension. And like the dog, it follows our line of pull, which begins with our mind. It's energizing the potential most effectively when we have our heart in it, thus the love of your dream. And finally, the body responds to the mind and the heart like a dog does to the tug on a leash. So once we get clear on what our dream is, we need to have our heart in it, because our heart is really what invests the energy. If our heart's not in something, we don't do it very well. I begin with one love because having a clearly stated dream, goal, or objective for yourself that you can really buy into from the heart is the only approach I've ever found in my whole life of researching these issues that can overcome the inertia of our family, social, and cultural programming, or the inertia of our own bad habits. Once we have a well-qualified dream, goal, or objective, then we have a North Star on our compass, and now we have a means to establish healthy values to guide our acceptance of beliefs and our choices, which are the basis of all of our actions. But before we explore the issue of values, I'd like to point out one of the most common mistakes made when establishing a dream, goal, or objective, particularly by younger people,